here, Bandito. And we can do this the easy way or the hard. All right, fine. The hard way.
And heavy is the head. Man, it's the only way to live. It's the only way. It's with a knife to your throat with the dynamite. I wouldn't have it any other way. These guys want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. Run your lines! Egos, run! Me, none of this. It's about me. It's about my people. I'm gonna give all three of you a gnarly Orlando, Florida 4-way.
Way match. I guess potentially Jon Moxley putting himself in a disadvantageous position.
Be that as it may, his back is against the wall, but like he says,
as I literally and figuratively will I conduct my business. So it's a 4-way match for the world. Shut up! Person in this match, Jay McMahon Page, when he didn't live up to Hinde. Nerves, but my biggest problem is with you, Joe. And if you happen to make it out of that match, and if I am, this time I'm not back to rock bottom. You'll hear that little voice in your head. Earned it. Have that drink. Rehab the World Heavyweight Championship now and forever. And I am the reigning World Champion.
In fact, all he needs to do is execute it. Imagine.
Before I leave,
That's Christian Cage. He's setting Nick Wayne and gives handsome double. As Hook.
Christmas spirit.
He is out of control. And now the one asleep.
What do you mean, why not?
No, he tried to throw Hook. I'm not sure. Hook is tearing apart Christian Cage. Sent them on. They've returned, but Hook is striking, taking out Christian. Dynamite moment.
In your mind, may
Blood finally against Christian Cage, but Fans World Championship, the glamour. Mariah May versus her World's End in Orlando. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Brody King, both men looking. Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, one-on-one for the first.
Oh, with a 20-minute time limit, approaching the ring for Real Assassin.
During that breathless card rundown, not Dynasty earlier this year, I apologize, fans, but
honest, you would have to think from his loss to Carl Fletcher at Full Gear, back at 3 points.
9 points.
Oh, certainly. But Ospreay
And top of the table in the Gold League with 6 points, which could be a. He's going to have to keep up a.
And his opponent from Lucerne's World Trios Champions, Chloe!
Now you're looking at a 23-year veteran, 16 different championships, over 13 different meets, 24 International Grand Prix in August.
better, Tony.
I agree.
The linchpin, like his.
Think about what happened at Full Gear.
With Will Ospreay as he springs to the top elbow. As Rick Knox is just a 2 count.
Here, Excalibur.
Oscutter attempted Castagnoli.
If Tony Schiavone saw it coming, Castagnoli did it.
Didn't have both legs collected and allowed Castagnoli to kick out. Uppercut. Ospreay came around the corner. World's End coming up later this month. You can join us on Triller TV on pay-per-view. World's End live on pay-per-view where we will see the sun.
Tell you, it takes an athlete the size from Will Ospreay. Not many men could have done that.
That Kyle Fletcher scored a pinfall victory, damaged the neck of Will Ospreay. Ospreay came into his first tournament match. Cape nowhere to be seen, but you know those types of injuries like to linger.
Whether that could be that his neck is healed and educated and cerebral, if you
Favoring his, I believe, right or left wrist. I'm not.
He received from that Tiger driver. There you go. Still drop kicking the steps into the knees of Claudio.
Really was. That was amazing.
The savvy creativity. Just drop.
talk about Carl Fletcher, ever since defeating, who can forget What a huge moment it was.
Yeah, that was this past Saturday at Coughlin. Giant swing into the step, feeling in that left arm of his.
No question, there's a reason why they like to be called.
Wait a minute, Fletch lights.
Yeah.
The tour finals at World's End in the Blue League. But right now, they're completely trapped in the steps. Castagnoli
Wrist, you break a finger or two, there's no way you
moved. Very nearly dropping the chops to the Al Fletcher. Now looking for a springboard once again. Passing Ospreay, able to kick out both men. Picture in picture.
starting to become world-renowned for.
That's a great call, Nigel. Dream match of the talent that we have and still to come tonight.
Miles in that one. As Castagnoli can step back to stay in that squatting position on Castagnoli's back as well as on.
Including that battle to see will face MJF, and I've ever been around in my life.
The greatest AEW Women's Champion.
September 28th at the Edition Arena in Orlando.
And transitions over into the crossface.
He's keeping all of his body weight across to breathe.
Well, Claudio Castagnoli, almost unparalleled.
Preternatural almost.
Roll up there by his back, trying to maneuver Will Ospreay.
Of the offense of Claudio.
A trap from legendary superstar.
And spine of Ospreay, but the lower body as well.
They are into this, man. This
Gone as well. Still.
Castagnoli work to expend energy to escape this sharp. T24 Continental Classic Gold League, or will we are in the midst of finding out. Hook and ride, corkscrew kick takes Castagnoli off his feet.
6'5".
Will Ospreay, as we saw for much of that picture-in-picture, see obviously feeling effects thereof.
Yeah, I think the story of this match so far.
Ospreay was looking for us. Just a reminder, fans, for Continental Classic matches, 0 points for a loss. And more vital is Ospreay standing sky. That's right, we've already seen taking 1 point each as Ospreay.
Castagnoli's facing the wrong way if it is.
Yeah.
No, Ospreay finds his feet. It's cinched in. I'm not sure Ospreay has all of Castagnoli's
Grip on his left hand, pulling down on the leg.
And Nigel,
Broke
that's
6'5". Oh, there, just a vicious spin. Left arm and shoulder.
6'5", 230. Claudio Castagnoli, the leg hooked in.
A deadlift showing his power. Not only in his upper
Thing hard there. It's expended a lot of energy. That
feet to make Claudio Castagnoli heave for wrestling. But Will Ospreay, the same could be said.
I think it speaks to how Ospreay started this match out. Castagnoli more or less to take things a little bit. Hold on a second.
Bit stunned by that now, finds his footing on the
Advantage with the strikes.
yeah, arm. But he taking himself out of pinning range from Will Ospreay.
To roll to the outside,
Forcing Will Ospreay to expend some energy on the outside, but now Ospreay connects. Ospreay goes down. Claudio
not stopping though.
Castagnoli, Claudio Castagnoli, 2 and again off. No, Ospreay sweeps the legs, the jackknife.
Off feet right there.
Will Ospreay now piece atop of the gold league.
from a potential 9, but he's made a statement.
And Castagnoli, of course. Darby Allin. He has so much animosity. So it's Claudio Castagnoli. And as I mentioned, next week, Darby Allin, one-on-one Continental Classic line. Next week at Dynamite Holiday Bash, right here on top.
And Will Ospreay, man,
Darby, one-on-one. Let's take a look at Claudio Castagnoli at the top of the table. 6 matches remaining, but right now, let's head to Renee Paquette.
Ladies and gentlemen.